self-control. I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it. They got me. I bet on the Lakers to ensure that the Lakers would once again lose. And oh, buddy, I wasn't ready for what was to come. This game has some of the most shocking conclusions ever to happen in professional sports. I swear to you, I will not ever lie. This game was a complete shock. My right hand to God, this game was the biggest shock I've ever seen of the night. This here was the biggest shock of the night for me. I saw something in tonight's game that I've never seen in my life. And this is telling. Hit the like button, good people, because this is some incredible stuff that you're about to see here tonight. This was more than a basketball game. This was an untelevised game worldwide because they were playing a team like Minnesota, who's small market, so they weren't on the national television scene. So the way this game was called was very different. Now, they kept the pressure right at LeBron. They went right inside, low interior, because they take Dwight Howard way at the top of the key. And for some reason, it seemed like Dwight Howard is not engaged in helping the team. This is the first game in history I have ever seen that LeBron James has played on the court, ladies and gentlemen. And I am going to say these words before we really get started, because I've never seen it in my life. This was a game where they officiated this game totally biased against LeBron. I mean, they really were after LeBron in this game. It was the right calls, but I had never seen that. And this is the first time I said, whoa, they don't like LeBron. The league is showing like something different. Like they're finally finna get past this guy. I saw that tonight and I couldn't believe it. I swear to you. LeBron had 5 fouls tonight. They called traveling. They called offensive fouls on LeBron. I have never seen this before. Never seen it before. Look at this. From the offset, right, the game was sloppy in the beginning. Both teams played sloppy. Minnesota's a scrappy team. They're young, not too polished. Got a lot of talent, but they just need to polish it and get everybody back balanced. They play like a 6 seed or 7 seed. But they really, if they polish it up, they could be a 1 seed or 2 or 3 if they really polished it. So Cat went to work. And this is what the strategy is. Take the Los Angeles Lakers and wear them out on the interior. They have their interior defense is weak. Do that. LeBron is really trying. He's setting screens. He's really trying. Freeing guys up. Now, that was a LeBron that was off the ball doing work. Something that we haven't really seen from LeBron James. Now, that's good defense by the Lakers. The Lakers played good defense. It's just that these guys were knocking down shots. Now, the name of this game was Russell Westbrook versus Patrick Beverley. That's what a lot of people wanted to see. That was the talk before the game, talk during the game. As you see Reeves pull up and gets a shot to go down. Absolutely. Again, Patrick Beverley goes up. Pat Bev taking him one-on-one. Now, the report on Pat Bev was that he doesn't score. He's not a good scorer. All he can do is play defense. Well, his offense was just as good as his defense, and he's been healthy this season. Blocked. Shot is blocked. Good defense. Ball is loose. Pass it to Pat Bev, who goes up and lays it up. Hustle plays. Thanks for the super chat. Oh! The Lakers were getting out hustled. They can't keep up with the young guns no more. The young guns are running them. Here come Russ going one-on-one. Kicks it out. THT goes up strong. Scores. He looked at Russ and didn't want to pass it to Russ. Oh, man. Anthony Edwards blows by LeBron. Pulls up. Now, that's just being 30. Sorry about that. That's just being 37. That's no knock on LeBron. That's just being 37. Okay, Anthony Edwards is early 20s. LeBron is 37. Whip. Now, LeBron, in his mind, LeBron's mind said, let me run with this young boy and be there with him while he took off. His body is reacting late to the takeoff. See, now his body's taking off. But he already gone and in position to where he want to be. That's just youth and that's age. That's all that is, youth and age. Age over experience on that one. Good take to the rim. Like I said, athleticism, explosion. Look at that. LeBron throws a pass. 37 years old, man, and he looked it tonight. Here come these young boys. Look at him. LeBron would normally contest this. That is a weak contest from LeBron James. 37, early 20s. Youth versus experience. Look at this. Youth versus experience. So it wasn't that the Lakers was really playing bad defense tonight. They just had better offensive execution and they looked old. The Lakers really didn't get the benefit of the doubt on these calls. They've looked better. Look at that. Better basketball movement. And they did well with basketball movement against this young team. But they have spells where they get really dumb. Look at this. Nobody communicated to anybody. Now, LeBron ain't on the court on this play here, so this don't fall on LeBron. Avery Bradley and the rest of those guys got to know we got to do something or communicate because that shouldn't have happened. Guys should have been there to cut that off. That's just the cat. That's the cat being the cat. And look at this. Outrunning the rest of the guys to get back. It's personnel, it's communication, it's practice. When you don't practice as much as the Los Angeles Lakers, they don't do, you're putting yourself in a position where you're going to be behind chasing. And what I mean by chasing is that they got a 2-point lead and they're playing with their tempo, their pace of the game. The style is being dictated by the Timberwolves, and you're basically chasing and playing the way they're playing. You're chasing. Instead of setting the tone that you want to play, you're forced to play their game, and you can't get them to play your style of brand of basketball. That's because in today's game, they don't practice enough, and they make the excuse, oh, well, we can't practice that much because there's no time. Oh, there's time. Y'all mistake shoot-arounds for practices. Now, when you're trying to build with a new team and build rapport, practice is important. You guys don't know each other yet. So all of this is imperative. You're getting to know each other. So you guys got to get familiar with style of play, communication on defense, where guys like to be on the court. You're not going to get that in a couple of shoot-arounds. You got to actually know the person. Running and gunning, second quarter, 26 points, 49. The Lakers got 26, and they're in the second quarter with 6 minutes to go. They're running out of gas. They're on fumes. And it's right now, explosiveness from the youth. They're going right in the paint. The interior, look at that. And Dwight Howard is once again trailing the play. Why? Because he's guarding the cat, which takes him to the top of the key because the cat can shoot threes. So when you got a stretch five like the cat, this is a bad matchup for Dwight Howard. He's going to have to guard the cat way at the top of the key. So these guys here is going to be the interior. They're not going to have help from Dwight Howard. He can't be in the play. He's going to always be trailing. But this is youth over experience. Look at this. All of this is just freestyle. Figure it out as we go. Nobody has a plan. See, they're matching baskets. And that's the cat just going right at Dwight Howard. That's just a better play by the cat. That's not Dwight Howard's fault. The cat is just, he's something else, man. Great offensive move. Look at that. Another pass, stolen, good hands by Monk. Knocks it to LeBron. Way to be alert. LeBron's in transition. Gets his layup. He's good. Good hands. Hands out. Now, this is actually a good defensive set. They did pretty good of guarding. Just better execution on that end. Now LeBron is mad. Screaming and yelling at people, but what was there to do? He dribbled up in the penetration. Y'all don't have a half-court defensive set. Somebody should have stopped the ball right here. Y'all way back here at the three-point line because these young boys are blowing by y'all. So y'all got to guard back and play zone. So if they stop the pull up, you run out, it's too late. And look at LeBron, it's exploding on everybody. What the hell going on here? How the hell he getting open for the three? Why ain't nobody stopping the ball? Well, y'all in his own defense. Melo spins, gets to the rim, shows the young boy some experience from the old man. Russell with a great inside pass because he's got Howard on him. So he knows Reeves down there, Julio down there at the schoolyard. Ding, 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 ding. Now, he knows all he has to do is drop the ball off right there. See? Boom. Right to the cat. He goes up, scores with ease. LeBron get his broken jumper in. His prayer is answered. But look at this. All individual plays, drive, kick. They're playing Minnesota's game. Melo's feeling good about himself. But what was the score? 56-69 in the third. They're hustling backwards. Now, the Lakers wanted this game. They wanted this game bad. And I'm going to show you how bad they wanted it. LeBron James is out here in the third quarter contesting, actually giving a damn. Look at this. I have not seen LeBron James do this in 2 months. Look at him. He is contending. That was great defense. They just had better offense. Pat Bev knew what to do. And notice, all of their points are coming in the paint. If they don't get it, okay, but they're attacking the paint, the rim. Look, Reeves, miscommunication. Reeves get an open dunk. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. So anyway, they dare Russ to shoot a three. He gets it to go. And now the Lakers are in position. The Lakers have cut the lead to 9. But every time they do, there it is, youth over experience. Look at that. Easy dunk on the inside. Because it's hard to keep these young Bulls. This is why you can't fall behind when playing young teams. Sometimes it takes a lot of energy and a lot of mental. It takes a lot of mental capacity to be able to deal with that while all this stuff is going on. Yes, the super chat works. My Cash App is Carcino. Karceno. Well, look at them. They're looking around like, what the hell just happened? And what happened is LeBron is getting beat on the corners. Look at this. Boof, boof. He blowing right by LeBron. That's 37 versus 20-something. Easy. LeBron is like, man, I'm just wasting my time. Look, Pat Bell's there. LeBron jumps up, blocks it. He's tired of this, man. He's ready to go. They swing the ball out, give it to Bron. He goes up and gets the layup. LeBron was contending tonight. Normally we get on him for his lack of energy. his lack of effort tonight, he was going after the game. He went after this game tonight. Another three. They're just executing right now. It's like, what can you do? Anthony Edwards is just dropping them off. There's nothing they can really do. Look at this. Hustle. Block from behind. Look at that. Youth over experience. Look, LeBron jumped up and contended, but he jumped up on the wrong side of the rim. It throws the shot off, but here come the follow-up. These guys there to follow. And LeBron's like, man, I'm trying. And tonight, he's trying. And he drops the ball right. Wayne Ellington gives it back to him. Bron switches it up, drops in the layup. Good shot. Look at this. Rebounds. Two small guys. Now, as the lead is going back and forth, it's staying. They got a big enough lead where all they got to do is keep attacking the inside because they know the Lakers have no penetration inside. Like, they have no defense. You can go right in and go after the Lakers anytime you want. So this is like an old game that used to happen in the East. In the 80s, a 14-point lead was considered a blowout. Here, that's just like a couple of possessions. But this game was going back and forth. LeBron was contending, and some things just happened that I've never seen in sports history. See, look at this. Look at this. Look at the spacing right now. The Lakers are actually playing some defense. LeBron is playing zone, but he's actually played a lot better tonight than I've ever seen him play. I got to admit, this whole season, I've never seen LeBron really go after a game like tonight. He went after it as long as he could. They just made shots. And it was breaking their back. Every time the Lakers made a big shot, they answered. Here they come again. They down 15. Monk comes down, gets a layup. It's down to 13. They come right back down to the court. Swing the ball around. Cat pulls up for three. Bang. And LeBron is like, what the hell can I do? What is going on? I told you, for the Lakers, this is like playing 82 playoff games where they only want to beat you once. That's it. Everybody wants a piece of LeBron. Look at this. LeBron bit, left his man, and splash. Good rotation, but when you got young, athletic guys that can get to the next level, it's hard for you to defend them. So when they can get to the next level, you got to have somebody collapse immediately to try to cover up that. That's not D. That's just age. You got on that court right now, Russ is about 36. Russ is in his 30s. Carmelo's 37. LeBron's 37. And you got them out there in the fourth quarter trying to close the game out. Playing 30-something minutes a game, trying to guard 21-year-olds, 22-year-olds. Are you kidding me? These dudes are blowing by them. And they can't recover. And if you can't recover, you're done. In this game, you're done. So it just didn't make any sense. I'm like, what are they doing? Anthony Edwards can get to the next level with ease. So you don't let a team like this get off to a good start, especially when you're a poor defensive team and y'all trying to figure it out. Now, they didn't figure out this pick and roll. Melo and them messing up. Everybody's lost sight of Anthony Edwards. And that's Melo's fault, actually. Melo tries to recover right away. Look at this. Pump fake by Edwards. Boom. Puts the ball down. Melo's 37. He's early 20s. That's an easy free range. Now, Russ going to have to help him out and cut the lane off. Now, that leaves Cat wide open. So he covers the lane, but his whole thing was to make LeBron bite. Had LeBron stayed home, this wouldn't have happened. But LeBron didn't stay home. He bit on the drive. So he overextended. Mistake on LeBron. That's how they got the three. And at this point, people know like the game is over. Monk and the rest of these guys keep fighting. But the Minnesota was trying to send a message tonight because I've never seen the referees officiate the game like this. Down the stretch, the Lakers couldn't get a call. I swear they couldn't. The referees called everything on the Lakers. It was like F you from the referees to the Lakers. LeBron James got called for traveling. It was traveling, but he gets away with that every game. So he was confused. He switched his pivot, picked up his pivot foot, and started trying to drive with the other leg, which is a travel, and they caught it and called it. LeBron James sets a screen, bumps a guy, and they called an offensive foul. I said, what's happening tonight? That blew my mind. Get them the F up out of here. I said, oh my God. It was, I said, this is it. March 16th, 2022. The NBA just sent LeBron James a message saying, you the past, bro. That was tonight. I don't know what he done in Minnesota, boy. They said, F this guy here. They sent a message to LeBron. The Cat played the whole game. I mean, like, the game is over. They up like 20. He's still in the damn game. It was a complete beatdown. Oh, yeah, Pat Bev was, I told you, it was Pat Bev versus Russ. He took this personally because it affected him. You know, everybody thought because of Russell Westbrook at the time saying that Pat Bev don't play any defense, he just be running around out there. People decided they believed him just at face value because at that time, Russ was the man. What? Watch. Trash. Trash. You stink. Woo! Pat Bev was locked in, buddy. He was locked in tonight. You trash. You trash. You stink. Woo. Look at Pat Bear. Pat Bear went to get that ball as soon as Russ threw it. Russ' confidence is gone. Woo! Man, Pat Bear. When they got him there, he knew what he was going to do. When is AD coming? That is the question, isn't it? When is he coming? That's the big question. Everybody think he's the savior, but that ankle is a mess. And do you want to bring him back for right now? Do we want to bring him back right now? I mean, everybody should. They definitely, you know, they have their moments. Yeah, well, you gotta understand something. People that move in the way that they move, they they're basically they're basically gotta re-look at how they put this team together. They put it together based on LeBron James's stupid analogy. They didn't build a team. They got a team full of guards. And once you got all these guards and spot up shooters that you wanted to have out there, it just doesn't make any sense. Like I really don't know what the hell they're trying to accomplish, to be honest. Mm. Well, we got it's like an agree to disagree situation. You got people out here. I mean, I didn't know what was happening at that point, but I'm not here to make light of what just happened. I'm seeing what everybody else is seeing, but I'm not here to make light of everything that's going on with the Lakers. It's a lot of in-house. It's like teams when you start losing like this, when teams got expectations, things started to get broken up. People get to the groups. They only trust like 2, 3 players on the team that they could talk to about what the hell's going on. Not a lot of people gonna talk to the star player. The star player is ostracized at this point. He doesn't even matter. So at this point, it's done talking to the star player. That don't even matter. The Lakers, to me, if they make the playoffs, what's the point? This is a team that don't even need to make it. Someone else who's gonna compete and actually make a show of it need to be there. Because this team is not good enough. The NBA will be doing what? Using them? I would rather see the Pelicans go than the Los Angeles Lakers. They're playing probably the worst basketball of any team after the All-Star break. Seriously. They're probably playing the worst basketball. And you looking at about 300, 400, 500 million between 3 players. LeBron, AD, and Russ. You looking at all those millions of dollars that's on the court. They're probably the most expensive team to get this lease of production from. And for everybody saying, well, that's just because AD was hurt. When we get AD back, that's the same thing you said last year. He was hurt last year. He's hurt every year. My buddy told me he was going to play 70-some games. I said, I'll take that bet. I've already won. I won that bet early on in the damn year. I won that bet so early. I said, he is not finna play no 70 games. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, I think I had like 75 games or something he gave me. Something crazy. Like AD's only gonna miss 5 games. I'm like, oh, bet that. Bet that. He's like, man, I'll never bet that stupid ass bet again. You caught me drunk. I'm like, yeah. Caught you super drunk. Uh it was personal. And they took it as that. They looked at it as personal and they took it as that. Exactly. Because people don't people don't really say anything peculiar that's really interesting to me. They say things that are controversial just to be controversial. They say things that don't normally go through the realm of respect. They don't seem to. They seem to go past all lines of respect with these young players, with the older players. But you can see there's a reason that they're so disrespectful on the court when they play somebody like LeBron James. Normally, they want to go ahead and attack for certain purposes. They want to go after LeBron. They want to win, actually. You know, it's like this the guy was at the top of the throne. He's the guy everybody says the king and it's the best. And now it's like it's time to get your licks in. So everybody is getting their licks. It's like getting your licks on your big brother. This is it. New rule: LeBron James could never put the team together. That's what's up. Yeah, hit the super chat, man, or the Cash App. Carcino's the name on the Cash App. Karceno. And now you know. Man, I was supposed to do a live stream, a stream yard on Kanye, and this doggone chick just screwed up my whole day of doing that. So I'm real pissed off about that. But the video is already up on the Patreon. So hopefully they get all that taken care of and done, and we can move forward. Yeah, I'm kind of like very upset about how they did a lot of stuff they did. It's pissed me off tremendously. And because of that, I got to deal with nonsense and bullshit. So we fighting it right now, but it's a whole bunch of bullshit going on, man. Hmm. Yep. I mean, I told people that when he came there. I said LeBron James is gonna destroy your organization. He's gonna destroy the Lakers. Y'all thought it was a joke. He came to the Lakers and destroyed the team. He did it everywhere he go. He destroyed the Cleveland Cavaliers. He destroyed the Miami Heat. He destroyed. He destroys and leaves. The Miami Heat got blown out in the finals by the largest margin in NBA Finals history, and he dismantles everything and leaves the Miami Heat. Goes to Cleveland, dismantles that team, left that whole team in shambles, and they stuck with bad contracts with Tristan Kardashian and and J.R. Smith. Just terrible contracts. Hey, Sharon, thanks for the super chat. I hope you got your book, man. Did you get your book? Because you was one of the people that got the book. See, my memory ain't bad. I remember who won. You was one of the people that got selected for the book. LeBron shouldn't be top 20 all time. No one counts that as an NBA final. There wasn't even a parade. That's just some stuff could say when they start talking about the league and all that, just to try to say the league didn't take a break. But the Lakers was falling apart right before your very eyes. Mm, yeah. Yeah, everybody keeps saying he's going to a new low. I don't know. I mean, this guy he has always stooped low. So to me, I don't know. I mean, this is the type of stuff we're talking about, man. You know, and this is with him. This is what I told Gilbert Arenas about. It's on the Patreon. You'll see it. I told him this is what you want. This is what you get. You lined yourself with a guy like that. For what? What do you expect to get out of it? It's only gonna come up no good. I mean, everything he do is a low. Nothing surprised me. The man has no code, no or morals, nothing. So I'm more disappointed in the people that follow him. They're the stupid ones. Cause we know what he is. But the people that keep running over there, it's like, why would you go over there? It's like, what do you expect to get out of him? So anyway, I'm out. I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for your time. Appreciate the love and support, man. I'm out.